Is Barbie trying to brainwash women? Let's review.
We're going for the views.
Before we get started, I would like to issue a spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, you know what to do.
The Barbie movie started out really cheesy. I thought it was going to be that cringy for the duration of the film. Luckily, after 10 minutes or so, it started to get good. It was funny, and it had really cool references to the various Barbie dolls that came out. One thing that this movie did correctly was paying attention to details. The costume designs were amazing, and the vibrant colors gave this movie its uniqueness. But I have so many theories about this movie, and I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this one. But why does it feel like this movie wants you to think that the world would be better if it was run by women? This is not me saying that women wouldn't be able to run the world, but the Barbie movie indicates that men are useless, that the only thing that they're good for is standing around like NPCs and doing nothing. Let's get into the story. There are two worlds. You have the Barbie world and you have the real world. The real world is mostly run by men, obviously, and the Barbie world is run by women. Okay, cool. I understand that. It's a Barbie world. There's no changing that. But when you introduce a male character like Ken, who's supposed to be Barbie's love interest, and she keeps saying over and over again that she's not into him, doesn't it feel a little bit strange? They went into the real world and Ken found out that men get more respect over there. People just talk to him even if he's just a man. He didn't get that treatment back when he was in the Barbie world. With this knowledge, Ken travels back to the Barbie world and tries to make it his Kendom. Okay, up until this point, I was agreeing with everything that the movie is showing us. It was cringy at times, but it was fine. However, I hated every scene in which they tried to make men look dumb. There was a chase scene in which men were chasing Barbie and they couldn't catch her even if she was 1 feet away. I get it, it's for comedic effect, so I gave it a pass. But this is where the movie lost me. There's a scene where this woman, the Ugly Betty actress, went on a 2 minutes non-stop rant about how men mistreat women, how men treat women like shit. For 2 minutes, she was talking non-stop about how women were unappreciated, how women deserve more than they get, how women don't need men. For 2 minutes, she was the only one talking. I sunk into my chair saying, what the fuck is this woke shit? It was really hard for me to enjoy the movie after that, because it went from a movie for everyone to a movie about women's empowerment and feminism. This movie had transgenders and gays, and that didn't bother me until this woman started to rant for 2 whole minutes about some unnecessary BS. This movie went downhill from there. Straight doo-doo water. Little girls will be watching this movie thinking, oh, men are stupid. We don't need men. We can do this ourselves. There's already a narrative going around in the real world where we live that women don't need men. This movie just added some fuel to the fire. There was no smart man in this movie, not one. They were all depicted as dumbasses. Even the dad in the real world was stupid. This movie ended with Barbie becoming human. For real, I thought she was going to be with Ken. But she decided, yeah, I don't want to be a doll anymore. I want to be human now. So she became a human. I don't agree with that ending. I don't really like the ending. It sucked. But hey, that's up for debate. I also hope that they would get the rights to the Barbie song, but I guess they didn't. So if you expect to sing I'm a Barbie girl in the cinemas, it's not in there. The best thing about this movie was the Alan character. He was funny, he was a tension breaker, and every scene that he was in just made me happy. Overall, it was an okay movie. I give it a 7 out of 10. It could have been higher, but all this woke crap just ruined the experience. I do recommend this movie, but I don't recommend that you watch it with your kids, because it's not a kids movie, first of all, and you know that they're trying to manipulate your kids, so
if you want to watch this movie, just don't watch it with your kids. I don't think this movie is memorable enough for me to rewatch it. So I don't think I will ever watch it again. For me, it was just another movie. Anyway, I'll see you in the next review. Okay, so bye.